Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go right? Do I go left? I don't know because I'm so off balance. But in this video, we're gonna be on balance. We're gonna be on the same level. Hey TA family, welcome back to my channel, All Things About, brought to you by ATA Entertainment. I'm your boy Jabari, and I just want to say I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I know it's been a little bit of time since I've been gone, but I'm back. And in this video, we are going to be discussing all things about balance. That's right. You're probably thinking to yourself, like, why are you even talking about balance? What's so important about balance? Listen, balance is very, very important, and here's why. Not every day in our lives are we always going to be 100% perfect. We're never going to be in a situation where we're going to feel 100% confident, motivated, active. We're going to be productive. There are going to be times in our lives, because life is a you know what I'm saying? Like, life can be pretty stressful and tragic, and because life can be the way it is, it keeps us off balance. And a lot of times for a lot of us out there, we tend to be so off balance, we tend to be so off course that we have no idea how to get back on, or even if we try, some methods aren't working. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing some tips that has helped me along my journey, that helps me stay balanced, because I'm in college now, and if you've seen, I haven't been active a little bit because I set my attendance this month. I was like, listen, I gotta learn how to balance myself, because I've done it before, but you know, this is like a reoccurring thing just to like remember again. So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips that have helped me along my journey that may help you. Take what resonates. Tip number one to stay balanced is to take a break and rest. Now listen, everybody thinks so often that if you put more work, if you put in more effort, if you're driving yourself so hard to reach that goal, that you are going to be productive, that you're going to get your dreams faster, you're going to get everything manifested to you right away. But the problem that comes with that is our bodies tend to have fatigue, our brains tend to have fatigue, our souls tend to have fatigue, and sometimes when you're so exhausted, your mind may be saying one thing, but your body may be saying another. And the problem with a lot of people is that they tend to keep pushing, and they keep pushing and pushing when something doesn't feel right. And a lot of times when we push ourselves to get something done, it's kind of like a half-ass situation. Like, it's just mediocre. It's just like, I just want to get this done. And that happens with me as well, where sometimes it's like I get so overwhelmed with some work or just certain situations that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give whatever just so I can get through. Think of your mind, your body, and your soul, if you believe in a soul. But think of your body, mind, and your soul as everything that makes you who you are. Now, if one of them is off balance, or if one of them isn't being taken care of, if something's not right, guess what? You may be able to get a little bit far, but you won't get as far as you may want to, because you're off balance in some areas of your life. Maybe there's some situation where you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe there's a situation where you're not being active, you're not moving your body, you're not eating the right foods. Sometimes it's very important that we take time to rest, to recuperate, get ourselves energized again so that we can tackle our problems or tackle our goals, and we do it with grace and efficiency. We don't do it half-assed. We ain't doing like, I'm just gonna get it done and get it over with. No. We're tackling it with the best force that we possibly can. So if you want to be on balance and stay cohesive, I recommend you to take a break. Tip number 2 I have for you guys is to set your intentions for the day or the week, or just setting your intentions in general. You ever feel on certain days that your life is on autopilot, like you're waking up and you're doing the same thing over and over again, like your body just feels genuinely tired, you feel bored, you feel confused? Well, that is a sign that your soul, your body is trying to tell you that something ain't right and you need to get it better and you need to fix that, because you are doing something that's not being productive. You're not being productive for your life. You're not doing something that motivates you. You're not doing something that's going to help elevate you. And this happens a lot of times in our lives where we're probably just going to the same job, we're probably going to the same work, and we're doing the same routine over and over again, and we just feel like our life is in a constant cycle. Your soul doesn't want to be in a constant cycle. You don't want to be in a constant cycle because you're not going to expand, you're not going to grow. When you set intentions for yourself and you set intentions for the day, you become more productive. Maybe, for example, one of your goals that you want to do is run a marathon, but you can't run the marathon by next Friday because you don't have any training. If you get to that marathon, I guarantee you're gonna burn out real quickly. You know, if you can't even run a mile, how do you expect to do a marathon? Setting your intentions for maybe doing some exercising skills, eating the right foods, how to build your endurance, building your stamina. You're giving yourself some time to grow and develop, and at the same time, you're also balancing what it is that you want to do with your everyday life, with your goals. Like, we all have things that we have to take care of, but at the end of the day, it's important that you take time to do one thing that you love, do things that you need to do. Sometimes it's not all about hard, difficult times. You have to have fun. Play hard, work hard. Play hard, work hard. You know what I'm saying? Balance it out for yourself, because it's gonna make you feel more energized. Tip number 3 to help balance your life is to write a note to yourself. Now, for so many people, they think that when you're writing your goals and you're writing a vision board, that it's like you write it down and you never look at it. And it's never that important, because it's just like, it's whatever. It's just a vision board. Nobody cares about that. I'm gonna write it down for a day and then I'm just gonna forget about it next time. Listen, don't lose sight of that vision board. Don't lose sight of that. You wanna make sure that when you're writing notes, don't just write words about, I gotta get this done, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You need to write more positive, conversations within your note. One thing that I do all the time is I say to myself, like, listen, Jabari, you've been through this trial before, you've been through this scenario before. Listen, keep your head up, listen to some music, take time off, start writing a couple of pages a day, or whatever it is. I tell myself in detail, speak to yourself. Sometimes we get so caught up in our moments and situations when time moves on that we forget where we was in the past. But when you write a note to yourself, you're writing to your future self. When you're write to your future self as if you're talking to yourself, letting them know, like, listen, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to help you out. And I feel more encouraged when I listen to myself and I uplift myself, because it gives me that, okay, yeah, you're right. This isn't the first time. If I got through it before, I could definitely get through it again. If I felt off balance before, I can get balance again and work it out and grow and get better. So if you ever struggle with motivation, or if you ever struggle with feeling productive, I suggest writing a note to yourself. Write it in details. Don't just write a couple of words. Write in details, like you're having a conversation, like, dear Samantha, dear Jeffrey, dear Michael, dear a whole bunch. You know, write to yourself as if you're writing to somebody else, like you're trying to give them advice and you want to help and see them grow, because it's your life. You should love yourself. You should grow for yourself. You should want better for yourself. So if you want that, try writing some notes to yourself. You may be in balance by the end of the day. So to sum it up, the 3 tips to help you guys on your journey to stay balanced is to take a break if you need to rest, set your intentions for the day, the week, whatever works for you, and also write a detailed note to yourself. When you do these 3 tips, it may seem kind of weird at first, it may not seem like it's working, but trust me, in the long run, you're healing yourself. Balance is about healing, not always just about about trying to get everything done the right way. It's also about healing. There's some parts of yourself that emotionally, mentally, that may be troubling you, and you need to take a time for yourself to rest, to recuperate yourself so that you can get better. Maybe you need to take time and tell somebody how you really feel, because they so toxic, they so caught up with you, they draining your life. You need to have balance and say, listen, I gotta cut you off. You got to go, because you not helping me, you not helping me grow, you not helping me expand. So because of that, I gotta let you go, fam. So do whatever it is that works for you to help balance your life. When you balance your life, you become more complete, you become more productive, and you become more active. I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. It's been helpful for me. Hopefully it can be helpful for you. Make sure you like, comment, share this video to anybody that needs to hear these words. If they need to hear these words, let them know. Send them the bar. Send them the bar in the ATA community. All right, come join me. All right, listen, I love you guys. Stay safe out there, and I wish you the best when you balance your journey. In your balancing journey, right? You know what I mean. Peace, people. And now for some bloopers. Tipping the scale, tipping the scale. Down, down. Baby, it's the ball for me. It's the ball for me. Can't you see me out here shining, moving freely? Bitch now, no hair. Summertime coming, springtime coming. Let's get it poppin'. Woo! If you guys have any ideas on what I should like do for my 22nd birthday, I'm turning 22 too, by the way. So cash at me. I ain't got a cash app, but you can cash at me when the day comes, you know. But what do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? Like, should I go to another vacation somewhere overseas? Let me know. Cut the damn camera. Cut the damn camera. Cut it. I said cut it. Boom.